Hey, Lovey. Sorry about that. Walking and talking and just, you know me. So, I might have to put like a part two or something so you can get the whole view of what I'm trying to say. But, whew, that was the word. But the fact that I could see it now in my subconscious, that all these things are happening now, and it was real. Like, it was real in my mind. And once I know something, I can see something in my mind, something actually plays out in my mind, I know that's happening. Like, that's coming to fruition. Period. It's gonna happen. I saw myself with the literally 5 factory slash production businesses. I saw myself with the real estate. I saw myself having these conversations of value and meaning. And it really, really can move me to know like all of these things are happening. But again, it wasn't going to happen until I officially moved. I kept trying to move with people. Okay. I kept trying to move with people who didn't want to move. And just like, being a past swim instructor, like you can't teach, like I can tell you all the ways, I can tell you all of the instructions, I can tell you all the different strokes, I can show you all the different ways to swim from this end to this end. But if you don't want to move, you're going to fucking drown. And I realized there's a lot of people around me screaming for help, supposedly, acting like they needed something, wanting me to help guide them wherever to get their asses back to shore. Thank you, God. Um, Thank you, ancestors. But that's why I saw Old now. That makes more sense. I saw a whole scene of the movie Old in my mind, in my dream, and I had went so far out. I had swam out. I had went out. I had climbed the rock and everything. And unlike everyone else in the movie or whatnot, like everyone else had drowned. Everyone else who tried to get too far were turned down. They drowned. Their life and whatever. Like the beach unalived them, right? And and I was the only one that made it. I was the only one that went farther, that saw farther, that did more, that swam farther, that went so far out and came back and still was unmoved, was still not shaken, was still trying to help other people get off the motherfucking beach. And it was crazy to me that even in my dream that happened, just like the conversation with the prominent billionaires and people that I knew I was going to meet, that I knew I was going to work with. They had went farther. And I know I was supposed to go that far. I know I'm supposed to do those big level things, but I kept being around people and situations and time wasting things that just was not going to get me there, because all those people, all those situations, all those things were comfortable and complacent in themselves and not having a lot and not doing a lot and not being more. Like they were cool with, hey, it's cool. No, you should just be over here with us and waste your time and do shit that doesn't matter and not be focusing on your dreams and goals and going to different meetups and seminars and other things to educate yourself. Don't do all that. That's doing too much. Be like us. Be simple. Be basic, you know? Might be a lot of things, not a basic ass bitch. So the fact that I had that dream of all nights last night, and for me to have finally, literally like within the last 48 hours, have finally was just like, everybody, like, you disrespecting me, you don't want to be kind or considerate, you want to play with my time, play with me in any type of way, like, unless you out here like playing chess, like you look real stupid trying to play checkers with somebody like me and I'm playing chess. You look dumb. Like plastic pieces, weird ass. I'm like a whole marble, like gold brass chessboard over here. And like people were really playing with me and my energy and my time. And that shit was driving me crazy, like on my mind. Like I was like, y'all fuck with my time. And it was frustrating because it's not just them, it was me. I was playing with my time. I was disrespecting myself by entertaining people who were casual with my time, who were casual with disrespecting me in their own way. Whatever the case may be, it was still blatant disrespect as far as I'm concerned. So it wasn't until like literally like the last 48 hours that I was like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit and fuck them, you know? Not literally, not figuratively, like not physically, figuratively, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, man, I'm over this shit. And once I decided, like really, really, really decided, it's like, no, like there's no turning back. This person want to be rude. Okay, cool. Block. Oh, I told you we was going to do X, Y, and Z. You made plans with me and then you just blatantly disrespect my time. Okay, cool. Take care. Peace, love, and light. Bye. Blocked. Oh, you thought it was cool to, we were just going to go out and hang out and chill and then you just were going to be ghost, MIA, not show up, not say anything a week plus later after we chilled or went on a date or whatever else. Like, you got me all the way fuck to the up. Bye. And I just did that. And the amount of things that just, just opened up was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Opportunity, advancement, revelation, deeper contemplation. I mean, everything that has just been literally happening and just opening up over the last few days has just been crazy. I mean, it also helps that my child gave me like the best, sweetest Mother's Day gift ever. And it was just so cute. And the fact that they did and put so much work into it was just like the most thoughtful, cute, creative. Like, I loved it. Everything about it. Loved it. Had an awesome night. Just me and mine last night. And went to bed and woke up with just like so much peace. And even in like writing before I came out here and started walking or whatever, like even like the title for my journal entry was like joy. Like I just feel so much joy and peace, and I'm literally here and I can't explain it. I can't. I really can't. But I am feeling very, very, very much heavy in my Six of Wands energy right now because I know big things are about to happen. I am very much embodying all of my High Priestess, Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy right now because I got it. I know I got it. I know I had it. I know I've had it this whole time. But again, I kept trying to is I should not say her. I wanna be saved. Fuck no. I'm not saving none of these hoes. I'm not doing that. I attempted to, and I realized that's what I was doing. I wasn't blatantly saying that, but energetically giving people in situations this type of energy, giving them that much of me was like y'all hoes really think I'm supposed to save you. Like, y'all putting in no work, no effort, nothing, and you think I'm supposed to save you. Like, you think my energy just being around me is going to save you in some way, to make you think that once I get up, once I come up, that you was gonna have a place around me or with me. Like, you're crazy. You're crazy. And I realized I was entertaining that. I realized that I was really, really wasting my own fucking time. And no wonder the universe, God, ancestors, like no wonder I wasn't being blessed with all the things I was supposed to be blessed with, because I was entertaining bullshit that was wasting my time. And these goofballs ain't had shit going on with themselves, even though I know they have potential. Stupidest shit ever. Potential is fucking wasted on somebody who doesn't know that they have potential or are too lazy to do anything with said potential. Like, like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. And them hoes is walking around whole ass Walking Dead zombies looking at me like I'm supposed to help you unalive yours, like not even unalive, but bring yourself back to life, on some evanescent shit. Like, I'm not bringing nobody back to life. I don't have an EMT certificate of any kind. I'm not a doctor. I might be a spiritual doctor in some way, but I'm not a doctor. Like, what are y'all thinking about? And I realized that, like, it was wasted. And that's why I wasn't being blessed. But literally, within the last 48 plus hours, more clarity, the how much I'm getting out of the market is nuts. Just what whew. I mean, last year I literally had to think about it, because when I was talking to a friend earlier this year, they literally told me, like, you have to give yourself grace. Okay? Someone else told me this, because I was real good at giving everybody else all the time and the love and the attention and yada yada. I just realized that was a whole nother scene in my dream. That I was at a table full of prominent people in my dream, athletes, stars, people who can make things happen. And I was like, I'm worse on myself than any of you people could ever be. Like, you couldn't touch me emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like, you couldn't touch me. Like, I've been through too much where none of y'all, where I wouldn't give a fuck. And I'm just now remembering that in the dream. But yeah, it was like I was wasting time. Okay, just leave it at that. And a friend told me, like, you have to give yourself grace. Like, you're nice to all these other people, you do all these kind things, say all these kind words to everyone else, like, but you don't do that for yourself. And I was like, I for damn sure don't. Like, I'm a beast. People can say whatever you want. Like, I'm a savage when it comes to myself. Some people are like, oh, well, the way you said that, it was harsh, and my feelings, I don't give a fuck. Like, no disrespect, but like, your feelings, there's yet to be a line that I've gone to at a bank where it's like, I'm gonna be in the feelings line. In this feelings line, I feel like I identify as like a multi-millionaire. So I'm gonna stand in this line with my feelings in this multi-millionaire line, that in my mind, I have this much money here, and I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna write on the feelings deposit and pull out 2.5 million so I can go buy myself a catamaran. Bitch, is you crazy? Are you crazy? You gotta be nuts. Your feelings don't do nothing for you. And I realized I'm talking to a lot of people, entertaining goofies, who are just in their feelings. Oh man, I don't feel like doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You be trying to do all that trading stuff. You be trying to have businesses and stuff. You be out here like, you be hustling, grinding every single time I talk to you, you reading and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's doing too much. I'm like, okay, well, stay stuck. You think that's doing too much? You think effort and trying to be better than where you were yesterday is doing too much? Then please, by all means, stay where you at. I don't want none of that. Keep it away from me. I don't like your energy. Bing. And I realized, yes, I have to give myself that grace. Yes, I have to remember that shit in my own face. Yes, I have to be the person to say, okay, stay where you at. I'm not saving you. I don't care what you want to call yourself. You got hoe ass energy where you think somebody's supposed to be doing something for you. I don't want to be around that. I don't know what you was talking about, what you was thinking. I don't want it. Whole renegade over here. I don't need no manager, no boss, nobody to handle my finances or tell me what I can do, what I can't do, how I can dress, and none of that. I'm cool. My energy is cool. I have God. I have the universe, my white light ancestors divine. We good in this time. You know what I'm saying? So I just realized everybody else can just miss me, because all the things that I was doing from last year until this year, I had to really tell myself, like, how many people can say that they've read, as much as you? Not the other people who are striving to be multimillionaires and billionaires and real estate owners and doing big things for their legacy and next level generation. I'm saying, like, everyday people, right? Not striving for shit. How many times can they say, like, oh no, I haven't read a book since, okay, for me, that's already too long. Like, you're in this year, 2023, You got me messed up. Like, how many books have you read this year? How many podcasts have you listened to? How many periodicals have you listened to? What have you gained some type of new knowledge on some Socrates? That's like, how are you advancing yourself? You know? And it's crazy to me that you can talk to people and they have no idea. They have no clue. They haven't done nothing. Nothing new other than they are another day older. They will never be as young as they were today, and they did nothing with their time. And I just realized, like, I'm somebody who is constantly reading, constantly studying, constantly trying to do more, trying to get more, trying to be more. Last year alone, I did literally pulled, like, I'm not going to say a number, but it would be like equivalent of like 800%. No, would it be 800? Yes, it would be like the equivalent of like 800, maybe 850% in the market, right? I received 850% out of the market by way of trading. When some people tell me like, oh yeah, I put my money in this, and this, and my savings account is going to produce me 2.5% this year. Like, okay, but if you're so broke as fuck and you don't have more than 25,000, you got $25,000 or less or anything else in your account. Like, that's not a lot of money, bro. Like, you didn't make no money. You're sitting on money that you didn't make no money. So I hear people and I'll be like, wow, you're really lost. You're really lost in the sauce. And you don't even know that you're lost in the sauce. So it took a long time for me to realize that we're not the same. Those people, that way of thinking, we're not the same. And I kept trying to help everyone